Yeah. Did you ever play basketball growing up?
Oh, so I actually didn't play basketball, and I actually never thought I would play 2K because I never understood it. But once I finally played against somebody, that's when it got a little more fun for me. And then
And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Grant.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right into the fire, and for good reason. When you have 2 or 3 stars eating up your salary cap, you need the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Paul George out there with John Wall. And it's Davis in at the 3. Well, the big news for MP coming off the court, he has just inked a brand new shoe deal.
And you know, from what I heard, he went with Nike as the shoe company. Big get for Nike as well as for MP.
Just 3 to shoot. Oh, George with a steal. Down low. Here's Leonard. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feet.
And that's the high motor, the long strides we're always talking about with Leonard. Killing it in transition.
Jones against Wall. Pass to Richardson. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Leonard passes to Wall. Outside Davis. Launches a 3. Pure from three-point range. Davis has got his second basket on the night.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Now here's Richardson. They get it back.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Pass to Sohan. Richardson with it. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And there's the rejection. Just 5 to shoot. Jones, the pass to Richardson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA, so they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Yeah, and quick. Like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Now here's Davis. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. On target from range. Well, you figured the advertising offers would come rolling in for MP. He'll be the new face of Kia in their NBA campaign.
I'll tell you what, not a bad face to have in the world of endorsements. MP is getting better each day, and sponsors are taking notice.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Now here's Davis. 12 points for him. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They're really working the paint now.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
With the lead they have, you might think they'd start to settle, but they are still going at the rim strong.
Pass to Sohan. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Outside Davis. From the arc. And he can't get that one. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Outside Richardson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal.
Looks like Josh Richardson is always seeking a shot, this time looking for contact as well.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Davis goes in and finished off by Davis.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Richardson with it. He's picked up by Zubac. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter. Jones from outside.
They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. George against Richardson.
Nothing's come easy for them inside here in quarter one. It's been a struggle for them to get anything to fall.
Here's Davis. And that one's good. Davis has got 18.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Jones against Wall. Outside Johnson. And it's blocked by Davis. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Six on the shot clock. Richardson, the pass to Johnson.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Pirtle. Blocked! And he gets it back. Second chance effort and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. That one misses. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
That one misses. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, BA. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Collins, he's checked in for Pirtle. Now here's Jones. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. out to Johnson. San Antonio again missing. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Norman Powell, he's checked in for George. Here's Jones. 9 points for him in his last game. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And Davis slams it home.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
On the wing, McDermott. Clock at 6. And it's blocked by Davis. Leonard passes to Davis. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Davis has got 29 points.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more. And he looks like he's going to get it.
Outside Jones. Shot from the top of the key. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And Davis slams it home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's McDermott. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Collins right side. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Collins with a good read there and laser focused on where he could get to collect the offensive board.
Here's Davis. Can't hit that one. San Antonio. Antonio goes the other way with it. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Now here's McDermott. 4-3. Davis with a rebound.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Wall. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Jones. deflected. Up top, Davis. Outside Wall. Back to Davis. McDermott outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Collins outside. Inside. Here's Jang. Soft touch off the glass.
John Collins, pretty fundamental. Nice job of finding a teammate.
Outside Davis. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Kicks it out to Collins. Tipped away and stolen by Leonard. To the middle. Here's Davis. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Davis has got 38 points.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Collins. And he's going for the lob. It's deflected.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Leonard gets the bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Jones up top. Wall covering. Outside Jones. Pass to McDermott. They need this. And McDermott with a slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised.
San Antonio, let's give it up for you.
We welcome you.
Clippers.
Zubats, he's checked in for Batum. Covington comes in for Leonard. And it's Davis in for Powell. Zach Collins out there with Doug McDermott. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. Then there's Josh Richardson. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. The Clippers have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Davis can't hit. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Richardson for 3. Paul George pulls it in. George has got 5 rebounds in the game.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Davis, that's good.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Pass to Richardson. On the wing, McDermott. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good to see McDermott down in the paint, and then he starts to show off a little bit more touch.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. And he was fouled in the... active shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Personal foul.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
Collins. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Here's McDermott. That shot missing. Davis with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Doug McDermott.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity. Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Both free throws good from Davis.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
Here's Collins. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. The 3. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Chang. Shot to stop the run. Fires in the triple. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop. Man, the defender really went after him.
You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Davis. That's good. Davis has got 54 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Ball against Richardson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good. Hits both from the stripe.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Davis against McDermott. Davis down low. Yep, that one's good. Davis has got 56 in the game.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Pass to McDermott. A minute 50 left in the second. Now Collins. Shot clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
There's Davis with the 3. Oh, another one falls.
And he's... been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Back to Richardson. Collins, left side. Unable to get that one. Good D by Covington. Here's Davis. Here's the second effort. Hits yet again. Wow.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
George defending. Outside Richardson, looking to end the run. Rebound by the Clippers. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And it wasn't just their starters putting... Oh, man!
Oh!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. The Spurs shooting only 36% during the second. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. George defending. No luck on that one. Outside Davis. It'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Los Angeles showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. San Antonio shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. So on the floor for the Clippers. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. John Wall is out there with Paul George. And it's Davis in at the three. From deep, Johnson. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player in his development. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Pass to Wall. Here's George. Outside Davis. Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Johnson. 6 to shoot. George against Richardson. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Leonard on the wing. Back to Davis. Over Richardson. And Davis with the basket. On the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Johnson. Pass to Sohan. Back to Johnson. Shoots over Davis. That one rolls around and rims out.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Here's Zubac. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Pass to Johnson. 3-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 15.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up. Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Hurdle with the ball. Outside Richardson. Stolen by Davis. To the paint. Here's George. Leonard. And he drops it in from the low post. 6 points for him.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Johnson against Davis. Pass to Pirtle. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jones. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. George passes to Wall. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Massey, he's checked in for Pirtle. Batum is checked in for Los Angeles. Norm Powell comes in for George.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
And here's Richardson. He's got 5. Will it go? It's hauled in by the Clippers. Davis has got 9 rebounds now.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Davis for the rebound. The Clippers have gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Well, unafraid of the close interior defense. That's a good job by Norman Powell, sacrificing a bit.
And to look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Here's Sohan to the inside. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind the star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Bassey. Left side Johnson. There's the steal. To the middle. That's good from Wall. On the assist by Davis. Wall's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Sohan. Leonard defending. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Left side, Davis. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Davis has got 14 points here in the second half.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Pass to Sohan. Six on the shot clock. Right side Johnson to halt the run. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be it. He got it again! Sensational!
That score moving him clear into third, all time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished. Pass to Sohan. Now Jones. Outside Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And again!
And incredible! Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
Man, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What an historic night. Jones finds Johnson. Back to Jones. The kick out to Johnson. The three is up. Batum pulls it in. Batum's got 4 rebounds now. Davis, the pass to Powell. Outside Davis. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Now Jones. Drives to the hoop. Shoots over wall. Jones misses. Jones has gone just 1 of 6 shooting so far. And got it! Another basket!
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
Hey, and that score moves him into second place for most points in a game. A shot to stop the drought! Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Here's Davis. Good! That's another bucket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Bassi. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Davis from long range. Doesn't go for him. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Pass to Johnson. Lets it fly. And Wall pulls it down.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Now covers. Batum with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. From 12 feet. Goes back up. And Leonard with the layup. Leonard's got 8.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Pass to Johnson. Here's the 3. The shot comes out. And Los Angeles the other way now. Outside Davis. And good! There's another!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Wall against Jones. To the paint. To win the run. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good. And the Clippers will go for it. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Congratulations, you guys really pulled away thanks to you finding the bucket. How does it feel?
Man, listen, there's a lot of love on this squad, man. And these guys go out here, and these guys are my brothers, flat out. You know, they trust me to take these shots, so it feels good to get, validated that they trust me by knocking them down.
Did the coach tell you to look more for your outside shot?
I mean, coach wants us to take the right shot, and that's usually an open three-pointer or a layup. They were laying off me tonight, so, I took the shot. But if they press up, I know my teammates are going to cut and get open after that.
Looks like a winning strategy. Right on. Thanks, man.
What about my career do you really like specifically?
That's my favorite part about 2K. It's not only just about upgrading your player. It's actually a story behind it. So that's what makes it more interesting. You know, the cutscenes and everything.
It's
You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Up front, it's Vanderbilt at the 4 and Kessler at the 5. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Conley, and it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position. There's Wall. Davis finds Leonard. Back to Davis. Six on the shot clock, and he's good on the 3-ball. Davis has got the opening field goal of the game for the Clippers.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Now, here's Clarkson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
The Jazz shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game, and the first one drops.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Now here is Davis. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Deep. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
It's been a slow start here for Utah. It's a 5-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, you can't allow that many second chance opportunities and then get almost none yourself. Rarely that works out for you.
Back to Leonard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive. 4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Davis against Vanderbilt. And Davis throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Conley surveying the D. Over the wall. Looking to end the run. Drills it from outside.
The quick release there for Taylor Horton Tucker. I love the consistency.
Outside, Davis. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Passes to Horton Tucker. A 3-pointer off the mark. Clippers leading by 9. Here's Davis. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Talen Horton-Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Zubac. Leonard trying to break free. Zubac no good. Jazz trail by 8. Outside Conley. Clarkson right side. There's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Horton-Tucker. The pass to Conley. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
It's stolen. Here's Conley, and Davis sends it back. Drops in the layup for 2. Davis has got 15 points.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And continuing to press their advantage, they're not taking their foot off the gas.
Now here is Conley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Horton-Tucker's shot is off. It's Davis on the wing. Over by Conley. Davis kicks to Zubac. Back to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Zubac. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Please welcome to the floor, your Clippers Spirit.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Utah. And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 14. Passes it to Horton-Tucker. Clarkson outside. Clock at 4. George with the defensive effort. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers from 11 feet away. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Leonard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
It's stolen by Davis. To the middle. Great pass to set up the layup.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And the Jazz with possession here. It's an 18-point game. Clarkson outside. Pass to Horton-Tucker. Shot clock at 6. To end the drought. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And the Jazz call time here. Hey, Steve, looking at the Utah Jazz, they've been so consistent during the regular season.
Kevin, but they haven't been able to carry this momentum into the postseason. This is a team that wants to win a title so badly, but they know they need to execute better during the playoffs.
So, for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Zubac. Norman Powell comes in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. Now, here's Sexton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Powell against Beasley. It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Leonard kicks to Davis. To the paint. And there's the pass to Powell. Shot clock at 5. Davis, the pass to Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And the Jazz with possession here. After the basket by Los Angeles. Sexton with the bounce pass. A 3 from Gay. Rebound by the Clippers. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
It's the kind of season series that can really make a difference in the standings if one team ends up dominating the other.
It's stolen by Davis. To the inside. And the basket by Jackson. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Powell, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Will Hardy.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Davis gets it to go.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jackson against Sexton. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Olynyk with the steal. Knocked away. It's stolen by Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Beasley after the Clippers pick up 2. Pass to Horton Tucker. And Olynyk kicks to Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Davis against Sexton. Davis down low. Feeds it to Leonard. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Leonard's got 10 points.
What strength from the seasoned veteran. Leonard loves going at defenders and scoring on them.
Beasley outside. Pass to Sexton. Beasley outside. Takes it inside, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line.
Three-pointer GA has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Yeah, up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
We've got Robert Covington. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Davis. Then it's Paul George, and it's Wall in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Clarkson for 3. Offensive rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Covington. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's their 3rd straight made off an assist. And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Covington. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis.
3rd team foul.
That's his first foul. Inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Conley dishes to Clarkson. Back to Conley. Now, here's Vanderbilt. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And that time, also a missed shot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Oh, great ball movement there.
Utah's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Clarkson. Out to the right wing. Vanderbilt finds Sexton. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by George. Oh, Leonard in position. And finished off by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard will never shy away from carrying the offensive load. He can step up and do that for his team.
Back to Sexton. Outside Conley. No good on that one. And the Clippers will come the other way.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Ball's knocked loose. Paul George with the steal. trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. They need this. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Jordan gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Outside, Davis. Outside, Wall. Davis kicks to George. Back to Davis. 4 on the clock. Leonard the pass to Wall. Fires for 3. Outside for Davis. Swiped away. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Sexton. Not going to go that time. George with the defensive effort.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Davis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless. But they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
And the West, we know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
On defense, Robert Covington uses his size and athleticism very well.
And here's Davis for 3. Rebound, Utah. Now Sexton. The Jazz with another miss.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
The 3 from Davis. Sinks the triple. Davis has got 11 points in the quarter.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Here's Conley. Buries the 7-footer.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
Clarkson against Davis. From the arc. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Clarkson against Davis. Clarkson passes to Vanderbilt. Back to Clarkson. And it's rebounded by Covington.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Got that one up quick. Wall's got 6.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Now the pass to Vanderbilt. Clarkson on the wing. There's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. 11 points in the game.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Davis surveying the floor. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
2 minutes.
Sexton the pass to Vanderbilt. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's on Kawhi Leonard.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Jazz have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Anytime you watch the Jazz, you have to think back to those great Utah teams of the 80s and 90s. They easily could have won a few rings.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Robert Covington. Morris comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Norman Powell's checked in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. Davis with the bucket. Maybe even more than a few. And Smitty, it seems hard to believe. Those Jazz didn't win a title or two.
Kevin, well, if it wasn't for a player named Michael Jordan, they probably would have. Those Stockton, Malone Jazz teams ran into Jordan twice in the finals when he was at the peak of his career.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And Morris throws it down.
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Sexton kicks to Beasley. 1:02 left here in the second. Here's Horton Tucker. Olynyk trying to break loose. The shot's good from Horton Tucker.
Using the pick to perfection. That's a well-schooled play by Horton Tucker.
Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Utah's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Horton Tucker. And Davis sends it back. Powell dishes to Davis. Down low, Morris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jared Vanderbilt.
Yeah, that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Morris drops them both. Well, the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Outside, Davis. This one for 3. Cans it from downtown. Davis has got 49 points in the game.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked.
He got it again. Sensational.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Up front, it's Vanderbilt at the 4 and Kessler at the 5. Conley out there with Clarkson. And it's Horton Tucker into the small forward.
And give Clarkson credit for sinking that tough shot. It's difficult trying to distract him on the way up.
And Davis throws it down.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Zubac's defending. It's hauled in by Zubac, and Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And here is Davis. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. George against Clarkson. Outside Conley. Passes it to Vanderbilt. Clarkson on the wing. Defended by George. They get it again.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Pass to Leonard. Cloak loose. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Over George. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And he makes that one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Back to Conley. Lots of room. The Jazz with another miss.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Davis, the pass to Zubac. Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tenacious play by Horton Tucker. Really earned that whistle.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Jalen Horton Tucker, shooting 2.
That one misses. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And Leonard has it in the corner. Back to Davis. From outside the arc. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And the pass to Horton Tucker. Poked away. And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Davis. And they recover it. Outside for George. It's Davis on the wing. Non-stop scoring machine here. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Utah basketball.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in.
Batum. Substitution on the court.
Five seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The Jazz again can't hit it. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline.
Substitution here for the Clippers. Amir Coffey's checked in for Robert Covington. Davis comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Jackson in for John Wall.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Davis.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Davis. Jackson is out there with Morris, and it's Coffey in at the 4 spot. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And that one's good by Davis.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is...
You shot a great percentage tonight after some struggles earlier this season. What did you notice tonight with your shooting?
Yeah, coach was encouraging me to shoot more, especially when open, So I tried to step into those open looks, even when it's early on the shot clock. My college coach hated those early threes, but it's the NBA.
Kind of weird that you're getting the green light at the higher level, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's still something I'm getting used to, but
Hey, man. get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Huddle up, gentlemen. Great win last night. Don't expect our road to get any easier, though. We need to stay focused today so that we can go out there and keep this positive streak going. We're gonna work on putting the ball in the basket today. After all, that's the primary objective of this game. Let's break down into our shooting drills and get some quality work in.
Right there! What's the road?
Trifecta, baby. Shut up, shut up! Way to grab it! Ball, 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 ball! Hey, ball! We're being ready. We're waiting your team. Give me that!
Keep it going. Now we're rolling.
Hey, don't worry about it. Keep shooting that.
Just like that.
Nah, we're good. Let's ball.
Nice work, fellas. Try to stay a while and get some additional reps in.